Good afternoon and welcome to all of the viewers watching this broadcast. My name is Busigu and I'm your presenter for this afternoon. We are delighted you can join us as we have an exciting discussion about to take place surrounding government support schemes and initiatives. Yes, today I'm joined by Omobola Odutayo, who is a work coach, and we are going to discuss government support which is designed to help individuals learn and find rewarding work with benefits, alongside important themes surrounding this topic. Now, Omobola, it's great to have you here. How are you this afternoon?
Norman, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Delighted to have a conversation about what we've got on offer.
Awesome. We're really excited to get things started. And to kick things off, Omobola, my first question is this. Can you tell us about JobHelp and how it supports people looking for work?
So, Norman, I'd like to say in a nutshell, JobHelp is a masterpiece. It's a fantastic, phenomenal website, an online resource that's been put together by the Department for Work and Pensions to help our job seekers into work. There's a wealth of information that our job seekers could tap into to find the dream job, permanent work situation with prospects. There's learning opportunities on their training, advice, anything a job seeker would like to access to get back into work is on our JobHelp website.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Omobola, for that nice overview on what JobHelp is exactly. Now, coronavirus has been on the tip of all of our tongues over the past year, and there's no denying that it's had a huge impact on the job market, resulting in many people becoming unemployed in certain sectors, such as retail. Now, Omobola, how exactly can JobHelp help those people who have specific skills to find new roles?
So the JobHelp, the way it has been meticulously designed and crafted, is it's identified the various sectors that have been deeply impacted by coronavirus, and then reaching out to our audience, to our job seekers, to match them up with the various training opportunities that can help them take a step into those industries. You mentioned retail, deeply hit. Before the pandemic hit, retail was beginning to move onto online services, and many businesses, closing down and folding up. Then the pandemic hit with a double whammy, impacting that industry even further. But now there's a consortium of employers that have come together to develop online training opportunities through our JobHelp website to support job seekers that are ready to land a job within that industry, help them retrain, learn new skills, even brush up upon the skills that they might have, and prepare them to enter into this industry that is being revived. The hospitality industry is another sector that has been deeply impacted by the extraordinary climate that we're in. But thankfully, with the support of our newly launched JobHelp online services, we have a wealth of partners that have come together to offer their diligent support to engage with job seekers to prepare them to get back into the hospitality industry.
Right, thank you very much for that, Omobola. Just in terms of understanding what JobHelp can really do to help people who've been hit by the coronavirus and how they can sort of repivot themselves and get back into the job market. But I think what the audiences would love at this point is if you could tell us, Omobola, about your role as a work coach and what resources and tools that someone like yourself can offer to help people find a job, especially in these testing times.
So as a job coach, naturally one would think it's a term that ticks boxes. Actually, the DWP, with the support that job coaches offer, has gone beyond that. We realize we're living in a society where human beings need people they can relate to. So the first and foremost thing as a job coach is really understanding our customers, understanding our job seekers, identifying where they're at in life, what stage they're at, and where they want to progress to. We look at the different skills that they have, the capacities and abilities that they have, and then identify where there might be a shortfall or a lack, where I can then offer that support to develop those skills through either retraining, signposting, or collaborating with brilliant partners who could support our customers on their journey into work. So it's a professional relationship that I have with my customers to help them unlock the potential they have within them, develop the skills that need developing, transfer the skills that can be transferred into certain industries, and really matching them up with their long-term goals and offering them the key, robust support necessary to make that step forward into employment.
Yes, awesome. I think that's great to hear. And I hope the audiences out there have got your name down, and I hope they contact you if they need your help, because I think if I needed your assistance, I would go to you, because you sold that very well. So it's great to hear about what somebody like yourself could do to help individuals to get a job and the tailored services that you offer in that regard. But now moving on, Omobola, to my next question. I think that one thing that viewers will benefit from knowing is, are there any particular schemes or funding available to help people to learn new skills or to retrain? What's your view on that, Omobola?
So again, I'd like to signpost our viewers and our audience to our fantastic website, the JobHelp website, gov.uk/JobHelp. It's got a wealth of information, robust, raft of information that our job seekers can tap into to find out about the multitude of schemes that the Department for Work and Pensions have on offer. So for instance, when the pandemic hit, the first thought the government had was, what can we do differently to support people who are imminently affected by the pandemic? And we're looking at young people, our 18 to 24-year-olds. Whenever there's an economic crisis, they're the first to be impacted deeply. And thankfully, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rishi Sunak, he came up with a fantastic idea and launched a scheme called the Kickstart Scheme. And what the Kickstart Scheme offers is 6 months of work experience, paid work experience, developing the skills that you have, even being able to learn new skills through mentoring and employability support whilst doing this 6-month placement. And at the end of the 6 months, hopefully that will springboard the individual into full-time employment. We also have another fantastic opportunity called SWAPs, sector-based work academies, where our job seekers can train in particular sectors, get all the necessary experience they need over a 2-week period, and then hopefully do a bit of a work experience and then a guaranteed job interview. There's also another scheme for our job seekers that haven't been unemployed for too long. So by the time they hit the 13-week threshold, we start looking at how we can give them light touch employability support. So, just to update and brush up on the skills that they have and help them a bit more with casting the net wider to find new opportunities. So a whole wealth of opportunities, including apprenticeships, learning whilst on the job. That we work very closely with the National Apprenticeship Service, the Department for Education, to support our customers into a great apprenticeship opportunities, starting from the very bottom foundational levels all the way up to higher level apprenticeship opportunities.
Awesome. A whole wealth of opportunities indeed, including Kickstart, SWAPs, and much, much more. So thank you for outlining that and what help is available out there in real time for individuals watching right now. So moving on to the next question, while speaking on the JobHelp website, out of curiosity, does the website list current vacancies in the different sectors?
Well, that's almost an understatement. I was on it this morning, as we have to look at it regularly for updates.
Good.
Ranging from agriculture, construction, digital opportunities, social health, and health and national financial opportunities, logistics. You name it, all on there. I was looking at the agriculture section this morning. You wouldn't think that there's much in agriculture, but 350 something jobs, I believe, from fruit picking all the way down to food production, food management, logistics, all there. When it comes to the digital tech industry, my goodness, as you could imagine, especially with this climate of where many of us have entered into a new realm of working in the digital world, virtual interviews, as we're doing now, the need, the cry out for the big giants such as Google, Microsoft, Apple, they're all reaching out for brilliant people to come and work for them. So there's a whole array of job opportunities with the digital sector, 45,000 jobs listed this morning. you know, and so whatever a job seeker is looking for, I'd like to say, this is your catalog of A to Z when it comes to job opportunities. Okay, this is a one-stop shop where you could find thousands of job opportunities in various sectors, whether it's retail, whether it's hospitality, whether it's construction, whether it's the booming digital industry that we're in now, where nearly every job you enter into requires, you know, at least 82% of the workforce to have some form of digital skills. And I'd like to encourage our audience not to lose heart. A wide variety of training opportunities through the National Career Service to support you with getting those skills needed for the jobs that are being advertised. There is something for everyone when it comes to finding a job on our JobHelp website.
Perfect. You heard it there, a one-stop shop and somewhere where anyone can find a role that could suit them. So thank you for outlining that and the fact that it's frequently updated or daily updated, really. So thank you for really breaking that down for us. Now to my next question. What advice would you offer anyone currently looking for work or thinking about retraining? I know you've touched on this, but are you able to answer that in a more direct way, just in case anyone has that direct question in their mind?
Okay, so what I would like to suggest, again, to access the services that the Department for Work and Pensions has to offer, and to be able to fully utilize our JobHelp website, what we'd recommend is, firstly, if you are out of work, consider making a claim for universal credit. Get a job coach, get a work coach. They are there to offer you all-inclusive, holistic support and advice to help you take the next steps into employment. If you feel that you need to brush up on your skills or learn or retrain, you know, again, assess what your current skills are, how they can be transferred either into a new industry or how they can be upskilled or, you know, or strengthened to enter into the world of work. And then thirdly, consider a job where you could have work-based training, whether it could be an apprenticeship or it could be a role that would offer in-house training to develop the skills that you have so that you could progress and advance.
Perfect. Thank you very much for that. And my last question for this interview. If English isn't somebody's first language, how can a work coach, such as yourself, for example, help them to find a suitable role? So
as we mentioned earlier, there is something for everyone.
Yes.
Regardless what your background is, what your situation might be, I'd like to encourage our audience and our viewers, don't think that this is the end and that the pandemic has made it even worse. We have what we call ESOL classes, working very closely with various colleges across the country to give you that level of support to learn English, to gain new skills, and to strengthen your command of the English language. You starting from the very basics, all the way to intermediary, and then all the way to progressed and advanced levels of English, gradually working alongside you based on where you are. So don't be afraid to reach out, to contact your job coach if you have made a claim for universal credit. If you haven't, consider making a claim. And then also on our JobHelp website, there are various links to where you can access ESOL classes. So robust wealth of information is available on our JobHelp website, and also the support available through our work coaches. We work in partnership with the National Career Service. We work in partnership with Barclays Life Skills. We work with the Chartered Institute for Personal Development, CIPD. We're all working together to make a difference to the lives of our customers, our job seekers. Whatever your situation might be, reach out, and we're willing to offer you the best support to progress you on your journey into the world of work.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Omobola. And on that note, that marks the end of this interview. So a very big thank you to Omobola for joining us and sharing such detailed information on this topic. And of course, a big thank you to all those tuned in and watching this interview. We hope you enjoyed watching and that you learned something new. And please do check out the JobHelp websites to see and explore and learn about all of the opportunities and help that could assist you right now in real time, no matter where you are or what stage you're at. My name is Busigu, and until the next time, take care.